Modes are scales, 7-note scales, and they add a lot of colors to your improvisations. But sometimes they're kind of confusing. If you're from a pentatonic background, you know, a lot of blues licks, sometimes it's kind of difficult to get into modes and to really incorporate both worlds. It seems like both two different worlds. The minor pentatonic world with all the cool, you know, bends, all these cool licks, and the more classical approach with the modes, the fuller scales. It's, you know, it sounds a little bit more classical. And sometimes it's kind of difficult to blend both worlds together to create music. It's like your brain has the modal box in one side, and on the other side all the rock, you know, the pentatonic box, and it's kind of difficult to blend both together. So today we're going to talk about 3 of these modes, minor modes, which are going to work on a minor chord, the Dorian mode, the Phrygian mode, and the Aeolian mode. If we take a look at the formula of these modes, we'll see that they have 5 notes in common. They have a root, obviously, a minor third, a perfect fourth, a perfect fifth, and a minor seventh. And guess what? These 5 notes, they make a minor pentatonic. So you already know 5 of the notes of these 7-note scales. You just need to learn 2 new notes that we're going to add to our minor pentatonic positions. So really, more than half of the job is done. And that's going to allow you, since you now understand that these modes incorporate the minor pentatonic, it's way easier because you can still use all your bluesy licks. We're just going to add little extra flavor to these pentatonic scales. Let's take a look at these 2 notes according to the mode we're going to work with. The first mode is called the Dorian mode, and it's very useful in funk, blues, rock. It's probably the most useful minor mode, I think. So once again, within that scale, we're going to find the notes that make a minor pentatonic. So you already know part of that scale. You already know 5 of the notes. And we're going to add these 2 other notes to have a 7-note scale. We're going to add them to the first position of the minor pentatonic. So we're going to add them around here in this area of the fretboard. I'm using the first position in A, 5-8, 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, 5-8, 5-8. Here are these 2 notes. We need to add a major second and a major sixth to get the Dorian scale. So our new scale is going to be 5-7-8. On the next string, 5-7. Next string, 4-5-7. Next one, 4-5-7 also. Next one, 5-7-8 and 5-7-8. So if you can visualize within this shape the minor pentatonic, it's easier. It's not as scary as a whole new system of modes. So that's the first mode you're going to practice, and it's going to be very useful in your improvisations. And you can add all your pentatonic licks in there. See, it still sounds rock, and we can blend both of these worlds together really easily. We're going to do the same thing with the next of these commonly used minor modes. This is the Phrygian mode. So same thing, within the Phrygian mode we'll find a minor pentatonic. So you already know 5 of the 7 notes of the Phrygian mode. When we'll use this in A, first position of the minor pentatonic. And we're going to add 2 notes to that minor pentatonic in order to get a 7-note mode. And these 2 notes are going to be special because we're creating Phrygian mode. And here's the Phrygian mode. So once again, you recognize within this scale, the pattern, the shape, the notes of the minor pentatonic. Here it is. 5-6-8, followed by 5-7-8, 5-7-8 again, 5-7, 5-6-8, and 5-6-8. That's the Phrygian scale. And you can easily blend the 7-note kind of scale work, more of a classical approach, to all your blues lick, because you find find the minor blues scale, the minor pentatonic scale within your Phrygian scale. And finally, the third very commonly used 7-note mode that we're going to talk about is the Aeolian mode, also known as the natural minor scale. Once again, within that third scale, we'll find the notes of a minor pentatonic shape. And I'm working in A once again, first position of A minor pentatonic. Here are the 2 notes we're going to add to that 5-note scale, penta scale, to come up with the full Aeolian scale. We'll have 5, 7, 8, followed by 5, 7, 8, followed by 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, and 5, 7, 8. Here's the full Aeolian scale. And within that shape, you find the minor pentatonic. And you can easily blend both worlds together because, once again, within that 7-note scale, the Aeolian natural minor scale, you find a minor pentatonic scale. Easy, isn't it?